First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now. Thank you for joining us again, wherever you're watching. We do appreciate it. Of course, we are live here on our apps, on our website, and of course on social media on Facebook and YouTube. And because of that, we can take your comments as we go throughout the day. Some of you out there may know that it is Taylor Swift's birthday. I learned that myself, and happy birthday, Taylor Swift. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a biographical comic that has been released here from Portland publisher TidalWave. And we've got, joining us right now, Mr. Darren Davis. Darren, thank you, Darren, for being back here with us again. Really, really appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for having me, and happy Taylor Swift birthday.
Happy Taylor Swift birthday. Obviously, you know, a big day in the world for Taylor Swift, but huge day for TidalWave. And you know, we've talked before. We talked about all these great biographical comics that you make there, and just the amazing work that goes into those. But for anybody who doesn't know, can you maybe explain just a little bit about TidalWave?
Yeah, I've been doing comic books since 23 years now. And the first comic book I ever did was a fiction book called 10th Muse. And as comic books were evolving and changing, the whole market kind of shifted a little bit. And so our sales were starting to go down on our fiction stuff. So we decided to do a nonfiction book. And we did our first ones called Female Force, which is about female empowerment. And it was Hillary Clinton and Sarah Palin were the first ones that we did. And so with that, we ended up, have been doing those literally since 2008. And now we've been doing people that are, you know, politicians, we do musicians, Oprah, just any woman that has made a difference in the world. And we also do like actors and actresses, and we have done, you know, political figure. We do everybody. So
yeah, I mean, it's female force. Anybody who's out there, you know, making a huge difference, and you've covered so many different people in these. So tell me about the Taylor Swift one. What went into the process of deciding on this and actually making this? And there it is right there. So it's out, from what I understand, it's out today. Is that right?
Yeah, it's out today. You can order it on Amazon is the best place. I believe that Cosmic Monkey is going to have some copies at some point, so
nice.
Which is important. I just got an email from them. But yeah, we're super excited about this one. We've worked on this one for a little while. About 10 years ago, we did one called Fame Taylor Swift, which really showcased her early career. And so this is one that is all brand new. She's done so much in 13 years since we covered her last. And this one really just, you know, talks about, you know, just her journey and, you know, just everything that she's kind of done. And she has done a lot in this, and she's done a lot with her fame, her philanthropy. And she is just such an amazing, you know, I don't think she wanted to really be a role model, but she really became a role model, and which is why she is Time Magazine's Woman of the Year.
I was going to say, I mean, talk about that timing. Yeah, well, yeah, you've got the Time Magazine, you've got the huge tour and everything that's going on with that. I mean, really, pretty much every facet of entertainment somehow connects back to Taylor Swift at this point.
That is true. Yeah, anybody that could do a seismic earthquake, you know, in Seattle,
right?
You know, deserves a second comic book. I think her tour is the highest grossing tour ever. And I think it's like it just went over like $1 billion. Her concert tour, her concert tour on what was in the movies, you know, did really well.
Yeah.
So, and I think it's available now to stream, I guess today. I got an email about that. So everybody's celebrating Taylor Swift. And that's why, as I said, we did, when we decided to do this one, we definitely wanted to do it on her birthday as a love letter to her. So.
Well, when you're creating this and writing it, what was the thought process like? Because I mean, obviously Taylor Swift fans are tremendously huge fans, so the eyes will be on it. What was the thought process for you as you're creating this?
The eyes have been on it. You know, we did a cover that, you know, just wasn't great, and Shauna Parsons didn't like it. And so because she said something, we changed it. And because she is a Swiftie, we love the Swift fans, and I am one as well. And so we changed the cover literally last minute. I don't have one here, otherwise I'd show you, but it's an alternate version of the original cover, which just was out of proportions for what she looked like. And so we take fandom extremely serious. And we appreciate comments. We appreciate, if we get something wrong, just let us know. And we could try to fix it. But, we have the best writers. We have the best artists around. So I'm super excited, especially with this one.
So the power of Shauna Parsons right there. It's clearly.
Pretty much. So,
clearly
I told her a comic book, and I told her that I'd get her one. But one of the coolest things that we have now too is there's a Dazzler. I don't know if you've heard the rumors that so in the new Deadpool movie, she is supposed to play this character called Dazzler.
Wait, is she? I hadn't heard that. Okay. She's playing. All right.
It's like the worst kept secret rumor of them all. And so we did an homage cover, which you can find online and all that type of stuff, of her as Dazzler. I think Hollywood Reporter covered it yesterday, and it's pretty cool. And so I'm a huge comic nut on top of, the fact that I do comic books. I also read comic books. And to do a nostalgic cover like that, featuring her. And, I think Ryan Reynolds said that he doesn't want to have any spoilers released or anything like that. And this, I just think, is one of the best kept secrets in Hollywood right now.
It makes sense. That would work pretty well, I think.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Well, you look at the power of the power that she has, not only with the tours, we talked about that, Person of the Year, but also even looking at what the many eyes she brought to the NFL. What do you think that something like this can do for the comic book industry?
Well, we are working on a Travis comic book. There's your exclusive right there. I just got the first page today. We have done other sports people in the past, people like David Beckham. We did Russell Wilson when he was part of the Seattle Seahawks. So this just kind of falls into the nature of what we do. On the Dazzler cover, we actually have a little picture of Travis on there, just as a little nod. But I think her power, as you said, she has the ability to, get people to vote. I mean, when she put on Instagram something about, go out and vote and register to vote, she got like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people to just register. So, or tens of thousands, I forgot, which I don't remember. Sorry.
Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah.
It was a lot. But she does have that power, and, she's using her power for good. There was a tornado, I think it was in Tennessee earlier this week, and she's already donated like $1 million to the fund in that. And where she goes and what she does for food banks and that type of stuff, and any city that she goes to do a tour, she definitely donates to the community. And she also brings in a lot of resources to the community when she goes on tour. The economy goes up in those areas. So yeah, she's doing things, and she's an amazing person. And we're also probably, because of everybody loving the new female force, because as I said, the other one was called Fame, which we just really did just about her fandom, and this one is more about, as I said, her role as a female force. We are going to do a sequel like we did with the Dolly Parton one, and we're going to mainly focus on her philanthropy on that one, and so that will be out later this year too. Another exclusive.
It's 2 exclusives. I love it. So expect another one to come out, well, later this year or into next year?
It'll be next year, yeah. It'll be, we'll probably get it out sometime, not on her birthday, but we'll get it out earlier than that. So
nice. Well, for everybody out there, fan or not a fan, what's something that you would want them to take away just from the art form of what you've created here with this comic?
I just think, just her, her, I guess, would be just such a great way of saying it. I mean, she is just such a, iconic figure in the world right now. Probably the biggest celebrity out there that is doing so much good for the world. And once again, people like her, people don't like her. She's very polarizing sometimes, but people also have to agree that she really is doing good for humanity too.
Totally agree. What is the message that you would send to anybody out there, the Swifties, I guess, who are watching this, about this comic?
We hope you love it. Once again, Shauna Parsons, is a Swiftie. We sent her, I think we sent her a preview of the book, or I sent one to one of the producers there. And, we want Swifties to love this book. We do these comic books for you. We do them literally. That's why we do them. As a kid growing up, I collected Teen Beat and TV guides, and I was all about fandom. And so we want to do the same thing in a different demographic.
Well, I mean, it's really cool. And again, here, just to kind of showcase, just so everybody can see the.
That's the new cover. That's the Shauna Parsons approved cover.
That is what. Okay, Shauna approved right there. So that one's all right.
That one's that one. So the other one is our hardback cover, and this one is our paper. The one with the purple is more of the paperback version.
Okay, so those are the two different ones, all Shauna approved. So we're good there. So I won't get any emails from Shauna. But that's also, though, I just want to highlight, you're here in Portland, and you've been doing this for a long time. There's a great interview that Darren and I, that Darren did with us, just talking about the history of it. But for anybody who doesn't know too, I just wanted to talk about it one more time. What does it mean to be, I guess, to be the publisher from Portland who's actually doing this and putting this out?
I think it's fun, to be in Portland, because it is. I don't think people realize what a comic community it really is. You have Dark Horse Comics, you have Image Comics. I think Oni Press is based here. You have so many great writers and artists that are based in Portland as well. So just being part of that, is an honor. I love it here. I love being part of Portland and being part of the community. So
it's great. I mean, and you're right. There's so much talent here, including yourself and everything that you guys do. So for people out there, where can they pick up this one and all of the other back catalog of comics that you've got?
Amazon is the best place. As I said, we're working with Cosmic Monkey, so bother them, and we also have another book that is coming out today too, but it's kind of like this one. It's Margaret Mitchell, the woman who wrote Gone with the Wind.
Nice.
So this came out today too, and it's part of the Female Force series. So
this
one, I loved all of the novels and all the, I think I've read everything about Gone with the Wind, from even the bad, miniseries and the offshoot books and all the stuff. I've read them all. So for any Gone with the Wind fan, it's out there now.
Is there a dream one that you haven't made yet?
No, because my dream one was Olivia Newton-John, and she passed, and so we got to do, I got to work with her on the Female Force version of it, and then we updated it after she passed and did a tribute version for her. So that's literally the one person that I've always wanted to do. So I'm also, there's some celebrities that I really like that I don't know how big they would be to sell, but I'm rooting to do a Debbie Gibson one. There you go. I'm just going to say it right now.
I think that would be hugely successful, 100%.
Yeah, she walked my husband and I down the aisle at our wedding.
Oh,
so,
well, okay. Yeah, you've kind of got the inside track there, and yeah, you're kind of obligated then at this point. I guess that does give me one question though. You said you talked to Olivia Newton-John. Have you spoken to Taylor Swift's people at all about this?
We talked for the first one. We did. This one we did not. The first one we worked with, I guess, Jason Tradrick. He was her old. I think it's her old agent. And he was also the one that was engaged to Britney Spears. So, and we got a 2-for-1 because Britney liked our comic book, and so did Taylor Swift at the time. So that was a plus that we got to work with them.
Nice. Well, Darren, congratulations, on all that you do, like I was saying, and just congrats on having this out there so people can check it out on Amazon to go order it, or Cosmic Monkey here in town. And yeah, man, thank you very much for joining us. Anything else you want to add for anybody?
Appreciate it. No, I just appreciate you guys. Thank you again for all your support. And, I guess this is the Taylor Swift love thing. So
there it is. There it is. All right. Thanks a lot, Darren. Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right. So there we go. Portland publishers. See, these are the kind of interviews that we get to have here on Fox 12 now. So if this is your first time tuning in, we've got a lot of segments, a lot of things that you can check out. It's all over on our Fox 12 Oregon YouTube channel or Facebook or our apps. Just find Fox 12 Oregon, whatever device you're on. Go to your app store. You'll probably find it right there. And then you can find the Fox 12 Now tab underneath that, where we have a lot of coverage on a lot of different things. And if there's ever breaking news between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m., this is also the place to go. Wherever you're watching me now, I'll be here. We'll bring you whatever information we have on whatever that breaking news may be. But also throughout the day, we've got a lot of great interviews and segments. So thanks for joining us for this. Like I told you where you could check out all the other ones, so certainly do that. If you're watching on our apps and our website, we've got a little bit more for you, so you can join us over there. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, I'm signing off. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.